so far. It's been going by fast. We've been keeping busy, but the attitude I feel like has been awesome. It's been different than last camp. I think people are working hard. They're buying into the program, buying into the offensive schemes, defensive schemes, things like that, and just overall a really good camp so far. Just that whole year of experience really helps. I can build off that, learn from it, and then just use what I learned, the good and the bad, to make me a better player this year. I just think just taking one game at a time, one play at a time, and then just being tough enough to learn how to finish games off, just playing to the very last play of the game, I think will really help us out. Yeah, and just not giving up, and like I said, just playing 4 quarters.
Yeah, it's been a great camp. The guys have really done a great job of embracing the challenges that we've put in front of them. We're trying to make it as tough on them mentally as we are physically. We think that's kind of one of the things that we lacked last year. We had some talent in some places, but we lacked some mental toughness, and we wanted to make sure that we force guys to make choices early about being committed and being bought in, and just having everybody on the same page and moving in the same direction. And I have an incredible staff this year. I know everybody says that, but I've got a full staff of coaches that I trust with my life, and so I know that I can turn anything over to them, and I don't have to be every single place at every single moment in order to make sure that it gets done correctly. Because all these guys are pulling for us, and they're very loyal to me and to our program and to the success and the future of our football family. You start with the captains. Colin Brown is a senior defensive lineman for us. He really made an incredible commitment in the offseason, and he's going to do some good things. I think another Joel Reinhardt is a receiver that had a couple of big games last year. Obviously playing behind the guys or with the guys he was last year. I think he kind of got overshadowed a little bit with some of the things he can do, and I think he'll kind of come into his own a little bit more. I think that Chad Wagner is another captain defensive end for us that will also be able to do some really great things. He was healthy this offseason, which is something that he hasn't been. And so that's really allowed him to train and be in a good place. And there are a couple of freshmen, I think, that'll make some impacts. We have Troy Peterson as a kid from Edina, played a little bit of quarterback for them. And he's a very athletic young man. I think we're going to use him in a lot of different ways. And we've got some good young defensive backs that were challenged a little bit last year in the scheme and the system. Some guys that really took to heart the lessons that we learned from last year. And so there's going to those are probably the guys that maybe people know a little bit about, and will probably be the front runners for us a little bit.